Well, good evening and welcome to Refocus 21. I am your host and inspirational coach, Janice Modeste, and tonight we are on step 5 of our Vision Planning 101 planning process. Vision planning process. And step 5 today is our resource that we call the Vision Planner. And what this resource will be able to help you do is taking all the steps into consideration. We went through step 1, which is a 21-day journaling about each area of our lives, our health, our relationship, our finances. And then we went to step 2, which is using those to create SMART goals. Then we went to step 3, which is creating a vision sheet from that. And from there, we went to step 4, which is creating a power board. I have some examples next to me of power board using power words, because Habakkuk 2 says, write the vision, make it plain, that you may run who reads it. So that's why we use specific goals, because that way the vision is plain so that you can run towards your goals and dreams this year. And so for step 5, to make it really simple, I'm going to be able to share my screen with you. You just go to refocus21.com. That's refocus, the number 21.com. And from there, you're going to go to the store, then planner. You're going to click on that. And then we're going to download this planner. And for this planner, if you go online, you're able to, should you want the printed version, you get to choose which cover you would like. And so this cover says Live Everyday Inspired. And it's Vision Planner, where you get to put your name, some scriptures. Our motto is dream big, believe big, go big. Big stands for be inspired to greatness. And then we have the yearly calendar using our balance approach system. And with this one, you get to, after you completed step 3, you can just bring step 3 over to your planner and write your relationship goals, health, finances for the entire year. And you just start your planner, your planning process each week. You just open your planner and you get to plan out your week, your to-do list. But what's very important in this process is your weekly goals. Writing down your weekly goals. Because your goals were specific, as we discussed in step 2, you're able to break those down into little chunks. For example, spend 30 minutes a day playing with your baby, or spending 3 hours a week. Whatever your relationship goals may be, your relationship with God, you wanted to spend an additional 30 minutes in the morning in devotion time, etc. Your health goals, whether it's gym, emotional goals, learning how to meditate in the morning to get you started on your day correctly. Then we have finances, where you get to decide how much maybe you want to spend even or save $2 a week. That's a great place for you to write down all your goals. And then of course you're going to have prayers and answered prayers. You have a little spot there for that, because it's going to be every week, and the prayers may pertain to these goals that you're praying through, and you're able to write those down so you can have a memory of it. And then meditation scripture, some scriptures that you can write down. If you don't have your own, you can use those that you get from my weekly emails and meditate on those power scriptures that I'll be sending to you. And so we go through, and each week you'll be able to write your goals down. And then at the end of the year, I'm pretty sure you'll be way further along than you started, because your goals were SMART. They were specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time sensitive. It was time bound. You place a time on those goals. And so go ahead and grab your planner, and it's a perfect wrap-up tool to everything we've gone through the first 21 days, whichever month you chose to start your vision planning and you're seeking God for clarity and insight. Once you get that clarity and insight, now it's time to write it down, make it clear, put it in a space where you can see it, where you can have your vision board up with your power words: healthy, happy, anointed. You have be profitable. These are just some of the things that we're able to get, but we're not just wishing, we're planning. So if you want to be profitable, for example, you'll go onto your financial goals area, and you'll be writing down tools that can help you be profitable. You know, you're going to be able to invest in yourself. You're going to save some money so that you can take up a webinar or two that teaches you how to start a business, create a website, start a ministry, etc. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope that I was able to help you and give you some tips on vision planning. And you can get your download at www.refocus21.com. So this is Janice saying, see you until next time, and remember to live every day inspired. Check out the other videos. Don't forget.